But understand that even if you are, there may be one or the other scenario in which you may be either showing love or showing support. But both are positive. And Zuri just highlighted that, which is very, very important. And that's why I wanted to stop for a moment and just highlight that either one of the two, a business owner will 100% appreciate. Because as an entrepreneur, and no entrepreneur will ever disagree with this that I've met or that I know, every single day is its own internal battle to keep going. Like to literally remind yourself why you chose what you chose and to keep carrying it out. See, starting something is super easy, guys. That's the easiest thing in the world, is to take an idea and leap. But maintaining it, growing it, getting through the not so good times, actually beating your own self, right? Your own mind to defeat, that is what makes an entrepreneur an entrepreneur. We keep going, despite whatever the setbacks may be. So love or support, we welcome it all. But there is a difference between the two. So, last and final question, Zuri. Clothing brand. You got a clothing brand. I got a clothing brand, right? And you get a little bit of both of those scenarios as you talked about, right? You get the person that's helping you out and promoting you and telling other people to do so, and physically purchasing with you as well. But you look back at the books and kind of recognize that this is only happening from this party or whomever, when you basically are saying like, hey guys, shop with me today, 35% off.
Right.
And then, the numbers skyrocket. You originally said both, but obviously we can't choose both, so you turned it into support. Why?
Turn it into support because, number one, as an entrepreneur, I don't care what you're selling. If I'm putting an item or my product or even my services on sale, there's still some profit margin in there for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't put stuff on sale to not make nothing or just to get rid of stuff. Mm-hmm. So at the same time, even though they are supporting me at a discount, there's still profit in there for me. The other way to look at that as well is when I do put things on sale for some particular reason, it's typically, obviously in our business it could be out of season stuff, trying to get rid of, the summer stuff as we go into winter, that type of thing. But also it could have a purpose and a meaning for my marketing and brand. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to build my brand. I'm trying to get out there. Let me discount, one or two particular items so that these things can move, so that they can be on bodies, so people can post, share, wear, that kind of thing. So that's why I changed that to support, because, the number one rule in business, and there's several number one rules in business, but number one rule, point 2.0, whatever, is always make a profit.
You are not a business if you do not turn profit.
Absolutely.
It's just an expensive hobby.
Don't make dollars, don't make
Absolutely.
sense.
Absolutely. Okay, dope. So I just want to say for a moment, the fact that you not only was able to answer most of those, without even a shadow of a doubt, yep, this, and then that last and final one kind of had to totter on it. The purpose that obviously we want to accomplish today is helping individuals realize that, one, decisions are very important to make, right? Because life is evolved around decisions. But disciplining the decision is even more important, right?
Yeah.
Because we got to that third and final one and it was like, it could be, but there was no middle ground. Like we had to be on this side or that side. And we end up coming to the fact that it was support. And I agree with you. The bottom line is if somebody supports you, they support you. And that support is actually, paying you for some service, some product, sometime, whatever, because it's our job as the business owner to figure out how do we still make money from it, right? Mm-hmm. But I love what you said at the end, which was, I'd rather have a product or even a service on someone or in someone's use than have it sitting in my, inventory or never being used, even if I have to find myself slightly discounting it because it's better that it's out than in, right? It's better that it's able to be see, touch, feel by the masses, etc. So that's just really good insight, man. And this is the reason why I always say I am forever indebted to Zuri, not because of an investment he made in my business, but he's always given me this, undeniable knowledge and wealth of information at no cost, right?
Fortune kind.
At no cost, I'm telling you. And for me, that has always meant so much, because he could say, hey, we can absolutely do these things. We could talk about whatever, but understand that, my time is money, right? He's a business. I get it. I would gladly do so, and have probably tried in one case scenario or another, but he wanted to support me. Not show me love. He wanted to support me. He sat on the phone with me countless hours trying to figure out what do we roll out first. He's physically purchased merchandise from me. He physically wears merchandise of the brand. There's either one or the other being shown. And that's the purpose of today's conversation, is either you are showing support or you're showing love. And again, neither are bad. We're not having a bad conversation. We're just identifying the difference between the two. Because a lot of times people ask me, well, what makes Plain Clothes Millionaires different from every other brand? And the reality is, and I'll keep saying this over and over, merchandise is merchandise. We all typically use a lot of the same people who manufacture it for us. So that's never going to be a degree of difficulty, right? But what makes us different is we are a brand that sells merchandise with a meaning. Merchandise with a mission. There's our degree of separation. It's more to us than just a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or jeans or whatever. We want to literally encourage, engage interaction with a purpose. We want our clothes to tell a story so we don't have to. To make two people have to sit and do, just like what me and Zuri is doing right here today. So again, just wanted to really touch on the subject that, again, maybe it's on you guys' mind as much as it was on ours, but if it's not, maybe this will help you guys to think about, how can I support my local businesses? How can I support my friends and my family that really believe in what they're doing and might be thinking about giving up, but your support, your personal support was the reason why they didn't. Not the luck, your support was the reason why they didn't. So keep that in mind. Again, you can find us on Instagram, official PCM brand, Twitter, PCM brand, Facebook, Plain Clothes Millionaires, and you can find my good friend and partner Zuri G at
Persona Custom Clothiers _CBus on Instagram, and Persona Custom Clothiers of Columbus on Facebook.
Excellent. So come back, check us out. Our whole goal is to inspire interaction with a purpose. Again, as a Plain Clothes Millionaire, you are not a Plain Clothes Millionaire because of the millions. You are a Plain Clothes Millionaire because you believe the same as we do. Success is more than an image, it's a mindset.